Hey now, so I'm going to piggyback a little bit off a video by Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, because he did a short video about Joe West and a card you need to pick up that he thinks is his only currently certified card, which I agree with. I don't know if it's going to increase in value like the Marvin Miller, but I'm starting to digress. The more important thing is, yes, Joe West is most likely a future Hall of Famer. Why is he a Hall of Famer? Because if you ask him, he will tell you that he is a future Hall of Famer. To the point that he recently sued Paul LaDuca because he made a claim that Tom Glavine allegedly told him that Glavine bought Joe West a card to increase his strike zone. Of course, Joe West said, no way, that's not true. Probably wasn't true. In addition to that, Joe West said, listen, if this were true, this would kill my Hall of Fame eligibility and credibility. And once I get in the Hall of Fame, I'm going to do this and that and make lots of money signing, which he probably will be if he's elected while he's alive. But regardless, he just broke Bill Clem's record of 5,370 games umpired. He's now at 5,376. I really can't see why he wouldn't become a Hall of Fame umpire eventually. He may very well be the last Hall of Fame umpire. That being said, he is a very, actually good signer if you can get to him. The story I had was back in 2019. I was at Joe's 5,282nd game that he umpired. How do I know that? You'll see in a second. We got tickets right by the tunnel when he came out, and right before he came out, probably a minute or two before the game started, I was the only one there because we had seats there. I asked him to sign an autograph. Very cordial, signed the autograph, no problem. Then after the game, one of the umpires on his crew handed my daughter a ball, and I had Joe West sign that ball as well. So let's show those wonderful signed baseballs. So on the right, we have the Joe West baseball he signed for me right before the game started. Again, a pretty nice full signature. I was very impressed. And then after the game, you could see the baseball on the left. It is a game-prepared baseball. That's why it's a little dirty. It's wiped in Potomac mud, river mud, which you probably know. So it's a game prep baseball. And he put this 5-2-8-2 on the baseball, and I asked him what that represents. He goes, that's how many games I've umpired to date. So he is very obviously well aware of the record. So if you're looking to get a Joe West baseball, I actually don't see that many on eBay right now. I was kind of surprised. There were a few out there. But now maybe people are starting to hoard them because they realize he will be a Hall of Famer. So you can go online, you can figure out if you're in a major league city, whether or not he's umpiring in that city. I'd recommend going to the game, bring a baseball with you, and after the game's over, try and crowd where the umpires stay and leave. He signed probably a dozen autographs. He took a picture with my daughter. Very nice person to deal with. And again, future Hall of Famer most likely. The ball's probably worth, I would say, at least $100. So go get him. Great guy. I heard he's also good through the mail through his house in Florida, but I'm not a big through the mail person if I can avoid it. So that's about it for this week. Let me know if you have any umpire autographs. I'm just curious. And as always, keep collecting.